Hello, my friends. Hello, and welcome to Tuesday. Hello, hello, hello. We have Jason here today. We have Ivana. We have Carol Gomez, and we have Carol Silva. Two Carols. Carols, two of them. Did you know that Carol comes from Latin? Comes from Latin. There was an old name long time ago, Carolus, right? And in French, they would say Charles, right? In Spanish, they would say Carlos. And then you have the female version, which is Carol. My father's name is Charles. It's like the gringo version of Carol for a guy. So how about that? We have that in common. I'm sure, my friends, that more people will be coming in here shortly. So we'll go ahead and get started. And as they come in, we will go to them. So let's start with Jason. All right, Jason, how are you today, Jason?
Fine, thank you.
I'm very good. Thank you. Let's go to Carol Silva. How are you today, Carol Silva?
Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm doing very well. I'm getting balder, though. I'm getting more and more bald as every day. Like the forehead is getting bigger, Carol. You can see. Last week it was right here. Now look at it. It's all the way back here. It's terrible. It's terrible, Carol. All right, let's go to Carol Gomez. How are you doing today, Carol Gomez?
Great, teacher Adam. Thank you. And you?
I'm doing very well. Carol Gomez, what did you do today?
A little things. I don't do everything things for. I feel sick.
You felt sick, right? So you would say, I didn't do much. Try that for me, Carol. I didn't do much. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let me hear you say it. I
didn't do much.
I didn't do much. And then for the past of felt, right, or feel, rather, you'd say, I felt sick, right? That's the past. I felt sick. Go ahead. Let me hear you say it, Carol. Go ahead.
I feel sick.
Very good. Remember this T at the end of English verbs, very strong, right? I felt sick. Go ahead. You try it for me. All right, you try it.
I felt sick.
Yeah. Dile esto como estás brava con alguien. I felt sick. Go ahead. Let me hear you say it.
I felt sick.
Nice. Now you're gringa. Look at you. Very nice. Very good. All right. What about you, Jason? What did you do today, Jason?
I am sleeping today every day.
Yeah, so you could say I slept in today. Go ahead, Jason. Go ahead.
I sleep today.
Remember this T, real strong. It's un te bravo, right? I slept in today. Go ahead. Let me hear you say it.
I slept in today.
Yeah, here. No, hazme un favor. Quita esa mano de tu boca. Es difícil hablar.
I slept.
No, quítalo. We don't want that. Quítalo.
I slept in today.
Now we got the shoulders back. All right, now we're hombre fuerte, right? I slept in today. Go ahead.
I slept in today.
I'm not hearing the T. It's like what I'm hearing you say, Jason, is I slept. There's no T when you say it, my friend. What we need is that T at the end. I slept in today. Go ahead.
I slept in today.
No estás diciendo la T al final, right? So we'll have to work on that as we go forward. That's okay, my friend. Let's go to Ivana. Ivana, can you turn on your camera for me? Ivana, are you shy? There you are, Ivana. How are you today, Ivana? How are you today?
I hungry today.
You what? What was that?
Hungry.
You're hungry? Yeah. So you could say, I was hungry today.
Today.
Yeah. You're hungry. You wanted to eat. Yeah. No food. No. That's very sad. I get very sad when I don't have food. I feel terrible. I need food. All right. So, Ivana, what time is it? Ivana, what time is it? What time is it, Ivana? What time is it?
Is 46.
Like that? Yeah, good, very good. So you would say it is 4:06 p.m.
p.m.
Yeah, say the whole thing for me, Ivana. It is, go ahead.
It is 4
4:00.
yeah, it is 4:06 p.m.
Very nice, very good. Actually, I think, Ivana, it is now technically, now it's 4:07 p.m. All right, we got to be accurate. Now it's 4:07 p.m. Good job. All right, very good. Let's go to Jenny. Hello, Jenny de la Cruz. Nice to see you. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today, Jenny de la Cruz?
I'm good. I'm good.
You are good?
Thanks.
Are you sleepy? I don't want to. Like that? Is that you, Jen?
No, teacher.
No, not a lot of energy.
No.
Ready to run? Ready to go?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's good, my friends. Actually, let me save this for you. Some things I want you to remember, my friends. I want you to remember, all right? What did you do today? How are you today? Remember that first sound, what and how. What, how, what, how. Two very different questions, my friends, right? What did you do today? How are you today? Questions about that? Preguntas? No? Porque soy tan feo? Pues yo no sé. I don't know. I don't know why. All right, you ready? Let's get into what we're doing then. So I asked you, my friends, about the past. I asked you about the present, but I did not ask you about the future. And that's what we're doing today, right? We're going to do today the future. And my friends, luckily, English really has only two ways. Two ways to talk about the future, and that's with the word will or with the word going to, right? You've probably heard about this before. Maybe you've read a little about it. Will and going to. Now, these aren't the only ways to talk about the future, but the main ones we want to worry about are will and going to. These are the ones we're going to work on, and especially this one today, all right? Going to, going to, going to. That's what we're working on today, my friends. All right, good. So in the future, we're also going to learn two very important words in English, make and do, which of course mean, it means exactly the same thing. Look at this translation. Look at this.
Hacer o hacer.
Why?
Hacer o hacer.
Really? How about in Portuguese? Can we do it in Portuguese? Look. Oh, no.
Fazer ou fazer.
Why? How about French?
Faire ou faire.
Oh, it's so sad. But in English, no, my friends, we have do or we have make. They mean different things. Look at how sad this is.
Hacer o hacer.
Hacer o hacer? Do or make means hacer or it means hacer. I'm sorry about that, my friends. Good. All right. Well, that's all right. Let's get into our work. And I got to adjust my screen here very quickly, so I apologize about the delay. So we're going to do practice, my friends, with do and with make, and we're going to do going to for the future. I want to start, and I want to go to Carol Gomez. All right, Carol, you're first. So I'm going to start. Ready, Carol? Adam Ray. I am going to the park. All right. And you can do it with a noun or with a verb. Ready, Carol? I am going to the park. Carol, what are you doing this weekend? Carol Gomez.
I going to the mall, maybe.
Very good. But remember, be, I am. Go ahead.
I'm
Yep.
going to the mall.
To the mall. Very good. And you can say I'm. That's very good. That's a contraction. Nice job. So what we want, my friends, when we do this is I am going, and then we add in a verb or a noun, right? So you can say I am going to study. right? I'm going to study in my book, fine. Or what Carol just said, I'm going to the mall. Let's go to Jason. Jason, listen to me now. Jason, I am going to the park this weekend. Jason, what are you doing this weekend, Jason?
I'm going to visit my parents.
Very good. Jason went with a verb. I'm going to visit my parents. Excellent. Very nice. Let's go to Carol Silva, who you love Profe Carita. Who is Profe Carita? Yo soy celoso. Okay? Okay. That should sound like Profe Adam.
I am Profe Carito.
That's you. Oh, okay. I understand. I got a little celoso there for a minute. All right, go ahead, Carol. Go ahead. What are you going to do this week?
I am going to work.
Very good. I'm going to work. That's perfectly fine. Work actually in English can be both a noun or a verb, but we'll get into that. Very good, Carol. How about Jenny De La Cruz? Jenny, what are you going to do this weekend?
I am going to
Yep. Yep. Good. To the baile? Going to the dance? Huh?
No, teacher, es que hoy estuve yendo al trabajo de mi mamá y de la casa al trabajo de la casa al trabajo de mi mamá y así.
Mom's work. I'm going to my mom's work. Yes, that's fine. Very good. All right,
My mom's work.
yeah, excellent. Let's go to Erica. All right. Hello, Erica. Hello. Ooh, Erica's inside. Hello, Erica. I am going to the park this weekend. Where are you going, Erica?
I am going to the gym.
Going to the gym. Ah, very nice. Going to the gym. Excellent. Carol Gomez. Carol Gomez, I'm going to go back to you. Where is Erica going this weekend?
Erica going to the gym.
Very good, but don't forget the verb be, right? Erica is going to the gym, right? Very good. Erica is going to the gym. Ivana, ¿estás conmigo? No te veo. Maybe she's not. I'm not sure. You are there. All right. Ivana, where are you going this weekend, Ivana?
Yes, I'm going to the work at home.
So if you don't need the, then you use work as a verb. That's fine. I'm going to work at home. Mhm. Most Americans would probably say from home. I don't know what Profi Indica says about Australians, but I'm going to work at home or I'm going to work from home. Very nice. All right, let's go back to Carol. Carol, what is Ivana going to do this weekend?
She is going to work at home.
She's going to work at home. Jason, what are you going to do this weekend? Whoop, you're on silent.
I'm going to visit my parents.
Jason, what am I going to?
You are going to the park.
Nice. Jason, what is Carol doing this weekend? What is Carol doing this weekend? Jason.
I don't remember.
Inventa algo, no importa. Carol is, yeah.
Okay. Carol is going to dance at the club.
Beautiful, excellent, very nice. That's it, my friends. It's actually pretty simple. We have am, we have is, we have are, same as we've learned before with the verb to be, right? We add in going to, and there you go. That's it. Whatever it is, you can put a noun, you could put a verb, either way, simple. Simple, simple. That's it for English. All right, good. Let's go to Carol Silva. Carol, what does Alan say? Can you read Alan, Carol Silva?
I'm going to hike in the hills around the city.
Around my city, good. Jenny De La Cruz, what is Alan going to do this weekend? Jenny De La Cruz.
I'm going to
No. You would say
in the hills.
he
He going to hike in the hills around your city.
All right, so we would say he is his city. So remember is, right? He is going to hike around the hills, of his city. All right, good. Let's go to Erica. Erica, can you read letter B for me, please? Erica, letter B.
I am not going to leave the house. I am going to catch up on sleep.
Good. Erica, what is George going to do this weekend? What is George going to do, Erica?
George is going to catch up on sleep.
Very good. Catch. That's a phrasal kind of expression, right? Catch up on. I don't know if that's a pure phrasal. Yeah, it's a phrasal verb. Catch up on. He's going to recuperar, right? He's going to get some sleep. Very nice. Let's go to Ivana. Can you read letter C? I'm going
to start a cooking class on Saturday morning.
Good. Ivana, what is Alan going to do this weekend?
They are going.
Nope. What is Alan going to do this weekend?
Alan.
Yeah. What is Alan going to do this weekend, Ivana Velasco? So you start off, Alan is, go ahead. What's it say here, Ivana? If you don't understand, you can say, I don't know. You can say, I don't know, if you don't understand. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's all right. Let's go to Carol Gomez. Carol, what is Alan going to do this weekend?
He is going to hike in the hills around your city.
So it would be his city, right? His city, because it's his city he's talking about. Jason, what is Alan going to do this weekend? Jason.
He's going to his city.
He's going to hike. Right.
He's going to hike in the hills around his city.
Very good. Jason, what is George going to do this weekend? Jason.
George is going to catch on sleep.
Very good. Let's go to Carol Silva. Carol Silva, what is Micah going to do this weekend?
She's going to start a cooking class on Saturday morning.
Very good. Carol, who is going to catch up on their sleep? Who?
George?
Very good. George is going to catch up on his sleep. Janny De La Cruz. Janny, what is George going to do this weekend?
Yeah.
George. What is George?
Repeat, please.
Yeah. What is George going to do this weekend?
Yeah. And please letter B.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm asking you a question, Janny. You
George.
start like this. George
is
Mhm. Going to.
is going to catch up on sleep.
Very good. George is going to catch up on sleep. Erica, who is going to start a cooking class on Saturday? Who?
Repeat.
Who is going to start a cooking class on Saturday morning? Who? Who is going to start a cooking class on Saturday morning? Solo hay tres opciones, right? So who?
Mika.
Yeah, they'll give me a good sentence, right? Complete sentence. Mika is.
He's going to start a cooking class on Saturday morning.
Stick with me, Erica. What is Alan going to do this weekend? What is Alan going to do? Erica, tell me.
Alan is going to hike in the hills.
Yes. Very good. All right. Ivana Velasco, what is George going to do this weekend? Ivana.
George is going to catch up on sleep.
Very good, my friends. All right, let's go to Carol. All right, Carol. First me, then you, right? Carol, first me, then you. I'll start with Carol Gomez. Carol, I usually bike on the weekend, right? That's me, right? On my bike, bicicleta, right? So Carol, I usually bike on the weekend, right? Carol Gomez, what do you usually do on the weekend? Carol Gomez.
I usually I don't remember, is patines in English? Is
Skate? Patinar?
yes.
Patinar? Yeah, skate, right? I usually skate on the weekends. Perfect. Good sentence. Very nice. Let's go to Jason. All right, Jason Chia. Jason, who is Isabella? That's a very nice sign behind your head. Isabella. Isabella. Very nice. You see that behind?
Isabella is my daughter.
Oh, that's very sweet. That's very sweet, my friend. All right, ready? Jason, here we go. I usually bike on the weekends. Jason, what do you usually do on the weekends? Jason.
I usually to be with my family.
Good. So let's say let's pronounce this word properly. Usually. Usually. Go ahead, Jason.
Okay. I usually.
No. You just say it with me. Usually.
Usually.
No, it's saying we gotta do it. We're gonna kiss somebody. We don't like this, Jason. Or we go.
Usually.
Voy a hablar un momento en español. Inglés es un idioma que vibra en los labios. Hay 4 sonidos en inglés que vibran en los labios. Esto acá es lo menos común. So it's joie. It's como un J que vibra, right? So I usually. Try it for me one time, Jason. Go ahead.
I usually.
Not usually, usually.
Usually.
You.
Usually.
That's better. Mejor. That's better. Good. So remember, this you in English often sounds just like what we say for the second person pronoun. Usually. All right, good. Let's go to Carol Silva. Carol, I usually bike on the weekends. What do you usually do on the weekends?
I usually read the book.
I usually read a book. Mm-hmm.
A book.
Excellent. Let's go to Jenny de la Cruz. Jenny, what do you usually do on the weekends?
I usually the homework.
I usually do homework. Yeah.
Do homework.
Yes, Jenny, your pronunciation of usually excellent. I hope everyone heard that. The way Yanni said usually, perfect. Nice job, Yanni. Very good. All right, let's go to Erica.
Okay.
Erica, what do you usually do on the weekends? Erica. Oh, Erica, are you there?
I usually run on the weekend.
I didn't quite catch that. Ride on something. I didn't hear it. Go ahead, Erica. What was that? I usually what? Having some connection trouble. So that's
No, o sea, correr.
Lo siento, la conexión aún es demora, Erica. Perdóname, no te escucho bien. Let's go to Ivana. Ivana, what do you usually do on the weekends? Ivana.
Okay, I usually practice sport on the weekends.
Beautiful sentence. I usually practice sports on the weekends. Very good. Americans tend to say sports. The British will say it without the S. The British will just say sports typically. Both are fine. Let's do a little reading, all right? Carol Gomez, can you read number 1? Hi, Delphine. Go ahead, Carol Gomez.
Hi, Delphine. Do you have plans for the weekend.
Good. Let's go to Jason, number 2. Jason. You're on mute, Jason. You're on mute, buddy. You're on mute. Mute.
Sure, I'm going to stay at a friend's cottage.
Very good. So this is stay and this is cottage. Cottage. Cottage.
Cottage.
Very good. Let's go to Carol. Can you read number 3? Carol Silva, number 3. Carol Silva.
Well, that sounds great. I'm going to leave the office at 4 p.m. today. It takes 3 hours to reach the cabin.
Very good. So, para todos, right? Some advice from everybody. The letter S in English is very important. It's not like in Spanish, right? Where you have somos, and if you just kind of say, pues somos amigos, no, todos nosotros somos amigos, pues no importa si yo corto la S al final, ¿quién importa, right? In English, no, it's very important. ¿Alguien aquí está venezolano? ¿Dominicano? No? ¿Le gustan comer los S's al final de palabras? No? But in English, it's very important. The S is very, very important. So that sounds, it takes. Okay, good, my friends. Let's go to Jenny. Jenny, can you read number 4? Number 4, Jenny, go ahead.
There's going to be a lot of traffic. Right. Not really.
Very good. Nice job. Let's go to Erica. Erica, can you read number 5? Number 5, Erica.
Is the cottage by a lake? Are you going to do some activities?
Very good. Good pronunciation on activities. My friends, some recommendation with this article. I recommend you say a, not a. A. La razón es esto. El sonido schwa, que es es el sonido más fácil por un ser humano para hacer. Es por eso es uno de los primeros sonidos que hacen un bebé. El sonido A es más complicado. Y si ustedes hacen ese sonido como un A, va a mejorar su pronunciación con otras palabras. All right. So, is there a cottage? Is the cottage by a lake? Confíanme. A lake. All right, good. Let's go to Ivana. Can you read number 6? Ivana, number 6.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to go swimming and canoeing.
Good, very good.
Okay.
Yeah, nice job. Let's finish up. Carol Gomez, number 7. Number 7.
So, just the weekend?
Sí.
Yes, I will be here on Monday. I'm going to leave the cottage on Sunday evening.
Very good. So this is a good example, my friends, of a word of the internal T. Remember, we'll practice this more. Americans don't like the internal T. So we have ka and then didge, right? This is the way we say that word, ka didge. Somebody from Britain is going to pronounce that T much more sharply. They might say cottage. Americans don't do that. We say cottage with a D. Good. So when we ask questions, and again, this featured several questions, right? We put the verb first, right? So here we go. Let's go. We have the verb be. Here we have a statement and a question. So let's go to Jason. Jason, can you read for me number 1 and Jason number 2? Go ahead, Jason.
In questions.
Yeah, number 1, he is.
He's going to travel.
Number 2.
Is he going to travel?
Very good. So Jason, if you look here, my friends, and I'm losing my Zoom. Oh, Zoom is freezing on me. I'm sorry, my friends. Give me one moment, please. ¿Me escuchan?
Sí.
Ah, bueno, perdón. Es que Zoom me está dando problemas últimamente. Pero parece que ya estamos. So Jason, I'm sorry. Let's go back. Jason, right here. We had number 1 and we had number 2. So if you look, Jason, this is the important, all right? My friends, here's the important part, okay? Look right here. Here we have be, pronoun. Be, pronoun. Here we have pronoun be, right? So when be comes first, it's a question. Look right here. Be, pronoun. Pronoun, whoops, sorry, let's do it again. Pronoun be. When be comes first, we have a question. All right, good. Let me expand my screen here just slightly. There we go. Let's go to Ivana. Ivana, can you read for me, please? Ivana, number 3. Go ahead, Ivana.
They are going to buy a house.
Sigue.
Are they going to buy a house?
Very good. Ivana, what is the question? A or B? Which is the question? A or B?
B.
Yes, very good. All right, let's go to Carol Gomez. Carol Gomez, can you read number 4? Carol Gomez. Oh, you're on mute.
Sorry. He's going to buy a house in London next year.
Keep going.
What is he going to buy in London next year?
And remember, say A right here. This will help you while you're learning. A. You don't have to do that forever, but it'll help you while you're learning. Carol, which is the question? A or B? Which is the question? A, B?
B.
B. Very good. Let's go to Carol Silva. Carol Silva, can you read number 5?
He's going to buy a house in London next year. Where is he going to buy a house next year?
Carol, what is he going to buy in London next year? Carol Silva, what?
Can you repeat me, please?
It's right here in front of you. What is he going to buy in London next year? What?
A house.
Yeah, so say it with me. He is, whole sentence. He is going to
Buy a house.
Very good, perfect. Now let's go to Jenny De La Cruz. Jenny, can you read number 6?
Yes, teacher. He is going to buy a house in London next year. When is he going to buy a house in London?
Very good. And this is buy, right? To buy. These 3 words all have the same pronunciation. It's actually, there's four words. The fourth one's a medical term, if you will. These all sound the same. Buy, 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 buy. Okay, they all sound the same. All right, let's go to Erica. Erica.
Okay.
Erica, when is he going to buy a house? Erica, when? When?
Next year.
Very good. Next year. Erica, where is he going to buy a house? Where?
In London.
In London, right? Él no va a ser su vecino. Lo siento. Yo sé que estás triste. All right, let's go to Ivana, right? Ivana, what is he going to buy next year? Ivana. What is he going to buy? What?
A house.
Where? Where?
A house.
No, yo sé, pero where? You got the what, now where? Where is he going to buy the house? Where? Bogotá, China, where? No? What city?
No la escucho bien, repeat.
Where?
Okay, we are.
Yeah, that's why we need a quiet place to take classes. Where is he going to buy the house? Where?
Ecuador.
In Ecuador? He's going to buy a house in Ecuador? He's going to buy a house in London, Ecuador. Todo el mundo sabe que Londres is the capital de Ecuador, ¿cierto? So yeah, I got it. You get it. It's like, wait, you don't want to see that. Why am I showing you lessons that you don't want to look at? Sorry, I hit the wrong button on my lesson. There we go. We got it back. No, not London, Ecuador. London is the third largest city in Ecuador. No, I'm kidding. All right, good, my friends. That's okay. Sorry to put you on the spot. All right, good. So when we have these answers to questions, we can better understand what people are after. So I'm going to go to Jason. Ready, Jason? Let's start with I. Ready, Jason? Am I going to meet you tonight? We've got two choices, Jason. Yes, I am. No, I am not. Okay? All right, good. Jason, can you read number 2, Jason?
Are you going to watch a movie?
Yeah, me? No. No, Jason, I'm not going to watch a movie. Jason, what about you? Jason, are you going to watch a movie tonight?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Lucky guy. Muy suerte. Mucho suerte, right? You get to watch a movie. All right, let's go to Carol, all right? Carol, can you read number 3? Number 3, Carol.
Gomez?
Yep, can you read number 3? Oh, sorry, yes, Carol Gomez, yes.
Okay. He is going to get a new job.
Is he
Going to get a new job?
and this is get, right? I know it looks like jet. You would say yes, he is, or no, he is not. Okay, good. Let's continue. I'm going to go to Carol Silva. Can you read number 4?
Is she going to travel to Naples?
Yes, she
Yes.
is.
No, she is not.
Excellent. Good. Let's go to Jenny de la Cruz. Jenny, can you read number 5? Number 5, Jenny.
Are we going to go to the party? Yes, we are. No, we are not.
Excellent. Very good. So all of these questions, my friend, have the verb be. Most important verb in the English language is the verb be, right? Am, are, is. And all of the answers have be. Am, are, is, right? Yes, I am. No, I am not. Yes, she is. No, she is not. In this sense, it's easy, simple, fácil, right? In that sense, very, very easy. Let's go to Erica. Erica, are you going to watch a movie tonight, Erica? Are you going to watch a movie tonight, Erica?
No, you are not.
Me? What about you? Are you going to watch a movie tonight? You?
No, you are not.
Well, that's me. I know. Yo sé que yo no voy. But what about you, Erica? Are you going to watch a movie?
No, I am not.
Oh, los dos. Somos tristes. All right, let's go to Jason. Jason, is Erica going to watch a movie tonight?
No, she's not.
Excellent. No, she is not. All right, Jason, what are you going to do tonight? Jason.
I'm going to play soccer.
I'm going to play soccer. Good. Carol Gomez, what is Jason going to do tonight?
Jason
Jason is going
to play soccer tonight.
Excellent. Carol, what are you going to do tonight?
I am going to watch a movie.
You are going to watch a movie. Carol Silva, is Jason going to play soccer tonight?
Yes, he is.
Estamos hablando inglés, familia. Are you seeing this? This is good stuff. I'm impressed. All right, I'm impressed. Now, what about Carol Gomez? Carol Silva, what is Carol Gomez going to do tonight?
She is going to watch a movie.
She is going to watch a movie. Let's go to Jenny de la Cruz. Jenny de la Cruz. Jenny, is Jason going to play basketball tonight? Is he going to play basketball tonight? Ooh, Jenny, you're on mute. Ooh.
Repeat, teacher.
Is Jason going to play basketball tonight? Having some internet connections, I think. Erica, are you there? Let's go to Erica, all right? Erica, is Jason going to play basketball tonight?
No, he is not.
No, he is not. Erica, what are you going to do tonight?
I play.
I am
playing football.
I'm going to play football. Let me hear you say it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, I'm having some internet troubles here. That's okay. Let's go to Ivana. All right, Ivana, what are you going to do tonight?
I'm going to dance.
Perfect. That's good. I'm going to dance. Excellent. Perfect sentence. Very good. I'm going to dance tonight. Very good. All right, my friends, let's continue. So we've got some words here. They're kind of out of order. So let's go to Jason. If you look at number 1, these words are in the wrong order. So I want to make them correct. All right. I would put, what movie are you going to see tonight? That's the right order, right? What movie are you going to see tonight? All right, Jason, can you do number 2? You do number 2, Jason.
He is going. Is he going to? He's.
What do you think?
Fifth is he going to come to restaurant tonight?
Perfect. Excellent. Very good. Is he going to come to the restaurant tonight? You'd say, yes, he is. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. No, he isn't. Very good. Let's go to Carol Gomez, number 3. Number 3, Carol Gomez. Go ahead.
Are they when going to arrive?
So we'd say when. Start with when. When.
When are they going to arrive?
Perfect. When are they going to arrive? When? I don't know. At 5, at 6, who knows, right? When are they going to arrive? Let's go to Carol Silva, number 4. Number 4, Carol Silva.
What is she going to say at the meeting?
What is she going to say at the meeting? Pues quién sabe, ella es loca. Puede decir cualquier cosa. All right, you got it. We got to be a little crazy. Let's go to Janny de la Cruz. Janny, can you do number 5? Number 5.
Yes, teacher. The teacher. Are we going to meet at the case later today?
Very good, Janny de la Cruz. That's exactly right. Very nice. Are we going to meet? Wait, so hi, I wrote meeting. Ha ha ha. I promise. Yo enseño inglés por una vida. Ha ha. There we go. All right. Are we going to meet at the cafe later today, Janny? You say, yes, we are, or no, we aren't, right? Yes, we are. No, we aren't. Okay? Good, Jenny. Very good. And let's actually, we got time for one more, and then we'll do something with may versus do. All right, may versus do. Let's go to Erica. Last one. Erica, number 6. All right, go ahead, Erica, number 6. Start with where. Where are we?
Where are we going to stay on vacation?
Excellent. Very good. I don't know. Maybe Colombia, maybe Spain. I don't know. Maybe we'll go to China, Erica. We'll go somewhere nice on vacation. Very good. And I don't know why I stopped my share. Let's try to put the Zoom button back on correctly. There it is. Very nice, my friends. All right, we're going to skip ahead. I want us to get a little practice between do and make, right? Remember, both of these translate in Spanish as hacer, French is faire, or in Portuguese as fazer. This is the difference in some ways between Germanic languages, my friend. Germanic languages and Romance languages. All right, let's go to Ivana. Can you read number 1? Are you, right here, Ivana.
Are you going to do your homework? It's Sunday evening.
Evening. Yep, just yes, I'm going to do it now. So do is like used for an action or an activity, but not the only thing. Sometimes we use make. All right, let's go to Jason. Can you read number 2?
Are you going to study at university, or are you going to travel?
Excellent. And the person says, I am going to make a decision next week. I suppose you could say I'm going to do a decision, but that sounds very strange. You say I'm going to do a decision. It's like, sounds strange. We don't do that. Instead, we make decisions, right? We make decisions. All right, let's get some examples of things we use with make. Decisions, mistakes, money, right? So this is like, oh no. All right, so let's do some practice. We have here things we do with make, decision, mistake, or money, and things we use with do, homework, the dishes, business, okay? These are, in my view, more activities. These are kind of like more like singular events. Now, it's not always true, you'll find exceptions, but in a sense, these are kind of more like activities, and these are more like singular events. So you could say, I make friends. That's a statement of truth. It's not a singular event. So in that sense, it's an exception. Let's try to do some practice. All right, Carol Gomez, number 1. Do you think it's make or do? Carol Gomez, number 1. Go ahead, Carol.
He doesn't like to make decision.
Yeah.
He pronounce what do you do?
Good. What to do. And remember that as decisions. Decisions. Good. Let's go to Carol Silva, number 2. Number 2.
It's okay if you do a mistake, you can try again.
Yeah. In this one, though, it would really be make. We make a mistake, not do. I suppose if you said do a mistake, yo te voy a entender, pero no es correcto. All right. So it's okay if you make a mistake, you can try again. Let's go to Jenny De La Cruz, number 3. Number 3, Jenny De La Cruz.
I need to make an important call.
And make an important call, yes. And it's kind of like, again, kind of like a one-time thing. One time is a call. Very good. You could also say, I'm going to do some calls. Sounds a little weird, but it kind of works. Let's go to Ivana, number 4. Number 4, Ivana.
Let's make plans for next weekend.
Very nice, Ivana. Exactly right. Again, plans for the weekend. It's just one set of plans. Very good. Let's go to Erica, number 5. Number 5.
My mother do breakfast every morning.
And this would be does breakfast. However, I think it's better to say makes. My mother makes breakfast every morning. If you say my mother does breakfast every morning, es un poquito diferente, right? Tiene sentido, pero es un poquito diferente. And we'll talk about that. You could say my mom does breakfast every morning. But in this one, better to say make. My mother makes breakfast every morning. Let's go to Jason, number 6.
He makes selling cars.
Perfect, Jason. Very good. Let's go to Carol Gomez, number 7.
Sometimes I like stay at home and make nothing.
In this sense, it would be do, right? Like I'm not going to do anything, no activities, right? So do Remember, do is kind of more like with activities. And make is kind of like more like singular events, right? So this is do nothing. That's all right. Let's go to Carol. Can you do number 8 and then we'll move on? Carol, number 8. Carol Silva, excuse me.
George always do a good job.
Very good. Excellent. And remember, it's third person, so we would say does, but that's exactly right. Very good. George always. So here's the good rule. Es un buen momento para un pantallazo right here. Okay, this is a good one. We have make or do, right? Make or do. And the really thing that matters, do for things that are longer. It's kind of like make, do. Make, do. More or less, right? So if you want to make a cake, es una torta, right? No es fácil hacer una torta, right? You really, a lot of steps, okay? But doing a favor, fácil. You also have things with activities. And here you have things with singular events. So for example, you would say, I want to make a reservation. That's not really a longer task or a many-step task, but it's a singular event. All right? Any questions about this? Any preguntas? Any questions? All right, let's try to apply one thing. Ivana, number 1. Try to do number 1. Make a sentence with going to plus make or do. Go ahead, Ivana, number 1.
I
Good.
I am going to do yoga.
Very nice, Ivana. Very good. All right, let's go to Jason, number 2.
We are going to make breakfast at home in peace of care.
Very nice, Jason. All right, let's go Carol Gomez, number 3.
I'm going to do housework. I need to clean it.
My God, we are speaking English, my friends. What are you going to do with all this English that you speak? We speak so much English on a Tuesday. Mucho English. Very good, my friends. Excellent. Anybody have any questions today? Yo no sé por qué soy tan calvo, so no me pregunten. Por favor. La verdad, yo no sé.
No question.
Trabajar en la noche o algo. No questions?
Nadie.
No? ¿Cómo hice? Yo sé que no soy un índico, pero no está tan terrible, ¿cierto? ¿Verdad? No?
Good class.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not so bad? I'm better than Profe Carito. Profe Car. No? I'm not better? No, not better. All right, my friends. Well, it was a pleasure. I want you all to have a great day. We'll say bye-bye for now. All right, bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow, all right? Bye-bye, my friends.
Thank you.
Okay?
Bye.